Hey guys, welcome back here to my channel, and today welcome to another episode of Coaster Review with me, with Coaster B. I haven't done one of these for a while, so I'm really excited to get back into a new one, and today with Taron from Phantasialand in Germany. As you know, there are 5 categories. We have smoothness, theming, re-rideability, comfort, and my overall opinion on the ride, so we'll get into that just in a minute. But first of all, if you're not subscribed to my channel already, don't forget to go ahead and smash that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and don't forget to check out some of my other content where I'm playing some roller coaster games, that kind of thing. So first up, we have Smoothness. Now this ride is built by Intamin and it is extremely smooth. It is so smooth. One of the smoothest roller coasters I've ever been on, so of course for that I have to give it a 5 out of 5. It's incredible. Every turn and twist is taken so smoothly, but you do have a lot of speed and everything, so you don't really feel any bump or any kind of rattle on this like you do on some other coasters. Go slower, you know what I'm saying. So next up here we have theming. Now this ride, of course, like the rest of Phantasialand, is highly themed, super immersive. It's so amazing to be there. This is my local theme park actually, so I've been there quite a few times, so I really have a good grasp of the whole park and all the little nuts and crannies. Taron, Klugheim, this whole area is just fantastic. There's just one piece of theming, like there's theming everywhere. There's just everything is tied in so well. This ride is probably one of the most themed roller coasters in the world. It's incredible. So of course for theming, a 5 out of 5. But it's just really amazing. The music, the kind of the feel of that whole area, the atmosphere, the way this coaster dives in and out of the rocks in all the different buildings. Everything is so cohesive and immersive. I think it's really incredible. It really heightens the ride. And I know there's a clone of this ride at the moment in China that's being built. I don't know if it's open yet, which also looks super immersive with theming as well. So I can imagine it really adds to this ride. But if this ride was built without any theming, it'd still be a good ride. But yeah, for the theming, of course, a 5 out of 5. So next up, of course, we have re-rideability. Is this ride re-rideable? And it's so smooth, so enjoyable, and it's not too intense. I really feel like you can ride it over and over again and not feel kind of dizzy or sick. I have ridden it a few times. On one visit over winter, I managed to ride 12 rides on Taron, which is actually really good because this is one of the busiest rides in the park. I always go to this ride first when I get there. If I go on a busy day, I can get 2 rides in. They do have a single rider queue as well, which is really, really good. Of course, during COVID times, which I actually did go in the summer between the 2 lockdowns, the single rider queue was closed, but they do run 4 trains, so you do go around pretty quickly in that line. It does keep moving, but it is super re-rideable if you manage to get more than 2 or 3 rides in a day. So for that, I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5. So obviously, so far this coaster is doing super well in my rankings. Next category is comfort, and of course, again, it's a 5 out of 5. These trains are super comfortable. I really love these new Intamin design trains. They're super spacious. You feel like you're really free in there. You have just a lap bar, which is also really great. I feel like this coaster with over-the-shoulder restraints just would kind of ruin some of it, especially some of those airtime moments. This ride is full of airtime, so those nice little lap bars are really comfy, not too restrictive. They're just really free. You don't feel trapped or cramped. So for that, 5 out of 5. And of course, for comfort as well, because the ride is so smooth, it really helps with being comfortable on that train. And I actually really like the trains on this coaster. So next up here, we have my overall general opinion on this ride. Now, the first time I ever rode this coaster, I was blown away. It's amazing. Like, it's so immersive and everything. The only thing I'm going to say is I prefer a cable launch, something like on Stealth or Top Thrill Dragster or something like that. I find those launches to be way more powerful. I know this coaster isn't as fast as those coasters, but something like even like Rita or Desert Race, I just prefer those launches. I think they have more of a kick to them. The LSM launch on this coaster is quite strong compared to maybe some other LSM launches like a Max ride, but yeah, I don't find them as strong. But apart from that, this ride is just fantastic. Like, you're dipping and diving in and out of buildings, tunnels, you don't know where you're going. The layout is really interesting. Maybe there could be an inversion in there somewhere, like a cheeky little 0G roll or a barrel roll or something, just to really throw you out of your seat or something. But I don't think it really needs it. Like, it would be cool if there was an inversion, but this ride doesn't need an inversion. That second launch on this coaster is incredible. It really picks up speed. It's amazing. Like, it's just a great ride. Great theme, great music, great everything. Like, I really enjoy this ride. So for my overall opinion, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5, just because it's not my favorite top ranking coaster in the world. I think it's amazing, but it's not my favorite coaster. And if I gave this a 5, it would literally be like full score. And I think there are other roller coasters out there that are slightly better than this. But that leaves this coaster with a top score of 24 out of 25. Thank you for joining me today for Coaster B's Coaster Reviews. If you have any other roller coasters that you would like me to review, please let me know down below in the comments. And I'll see you all next time for another episode. Bye!